Uh-oh, that's an issue. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no crushes. Crushes are bad. We don't do crushes on this railway. They're not acceptable. We don't take no as crushes. They don't exist. Go on. Hello, Cody. Welcome to an actual stream where I'm like actually doing something. The trains are probably louder than my voice right now. I'm not sure on exactly who or what I should run. I haven't actually done any polls in any of my live streams yet, so maybe that's what I'm gonna do for this live stream. Yes, perfect. You just have her sit up there. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, she's just gonna sit on the top of the coach. I've got well, I did have only J&R trains running, but now that I've got an '09 taking a train, I guess not anymore, or '07 I forgot. She's not '07, right? But yeah, we've got 3 Japanese engines and then we have the British one, the random British one. Welcome to the stream. Nothing much is happening, just running trains around. Everything's fine, actually. I'm in the middle of editing a video, but I can film for it later today. Doing the Japanese in it was kind of hard because I was like using stuff I already knew, and I was also learning Japanese while editing it. Good morning, Matthew. You know, literally playing my Game Boy today. Yeah. Maybe this is the stream today. I'm just gonna play on my Game Boy while we're stuck in this one position. Oh, they're still available, right? My friend gave me an Edward Minis. What are you gonna do with it? Okay, let me actually move the camera. Where should I put it? Maybe over here, like in the 4-track area. I think that's a good spot. I think. It's alright, no rush. No rush to any of these streams. Nothing serious happens. I was busy reading politics and news stuff. Yeah, I see. Alright, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat to see which engine I should run. And whichever comes out on top is the one that I'm gonna run next with a train. So let me just put that in. Okay, there should be a poll now. Looks like so far the votes are in favor for close fuels. They didn't get much of a proper run yet. Where did they put him? Where did they put him? Oh yeah, he's heading a passenger train. Well, I guess we're running full skip. Okay, let me shut off Kagome. Okay, so now that we have an engine selected, basically, I guess we're gonna decide what he should pull. We're not just gonna run him light engine down the line. So let's end this pull. And alright. Hello, welcome to this stream of absolutely nothing. I don't know if my voice is reaching the camera over there, but probably is. Alright, and there's the vote for that. So far, 100% on mixed trains. Alright. I didn't mean to choose that. Also, I'm not following with the wax band thing. I'm not following at all. Everything is 25% right now. All the Wobble vans. Yeah. I've got like 16 of these in total, I think. The 12. Yeah, no, I think I have 15 or 16 of them. But like, let me actually count them. Wait, am I bugging out? 6, 11. Nope, I literally have 14. I swear I had like 16. Am I missing any? Maybe I am bugging out. Also, this one stupid van's paint keeps on chipping. So far, everything is 25%. I've never heard of a wax van once in my entire life. Or maybe I'm just slow, and I don't know anybody who calls them that, but for me, they've either been called salt vans by the Thomas fandom, or Wamu vans by, I suppose, anybody else. Again, Fennec told you that. Well, I would say something, but I'm not going to. And he's not even in the stream, so there'd be no point. Dude, if you keep on spamming fish, I'm gonna time you out for 30 minutes. Not even joking right now. So everything is still 25%. And that doesn't exactly solve our issue that our little C12 friend has nothing to pull. The stream says there's 7 people in. I just need one more person to vote. But while we are waiting for that, let's put our C12 friend into position of the camera. He doesn't freewheel very well at all, so I'm gonna have to pick him up. Also, Ekijo Zunamon can like exist. I'm gonna put Ekijo Zuna in camera frame. Yeah, she can just be like sitting there. And let's get Kyosuke. Let's just yoink him from the ground. We just kidnap him. And here's the little lad. Come on, camera, focus. Yeah, they're the two of them. Oh my gosh, chat is filling so fast. Let me like actually read my chat. Gears, she's like, so probably it has to be something with the gears because whenever I try to free run him, it's the gears that are like clacking against each other. So it's something with them, but I'm not even gonna bother trying to open that up and fix it because you know what happened the last time I did that. I explained that in DMs. Yeah, so I'm not gonna be trying that again anytime soon until I get like actually good at working with motors and stuff. And by watching videos of people do it, it really isn't that hard. I just happened to open the motor on the complete wrong side, which made things very complicated for no reason. Okay, so I guess we're just not gonna get that final vote. I guess he's just gonna run light engine if that's how it's gonna be. And I've got his two coaches and brake van just sitting in the siding over there, like, come on, camera. Like, bro, you can't just leave him there. Shimo's got a good strain. I was running him with that yesterday. Just 3 watt moves and 2 flatbeds. I like having the little Civic on top of the flatbed there. That's so awesome that it like closes for cars. This one, which I'm pretty sure is Trackmaster exclusive, is just a van, not a van, a flatbed, and I have nothing to put on it yet, but I'm gonna put something on it eventually. And then here's Sheeple. Sheeple just has 2 coaches. 2 brown coaches. No blue coaches anywhere. So yeah. The chat is like appearing but not scrolling down on my phone. Let me look at my computer. Oh, I swear I threw my Edward Mini on the bed and it landed on its feet. But my question is, did Edward grow feet and start running around the room? That's my question. Let's just not think about it like that. That's not that important. You should lay it out on the table. Take a photo of the original arrangement of the gears. Then do your operation. No, I know how the gears go in. I know how those go in. It's just that first of all, they're annoying to put in when I wasn't using tweezers or anything to put them back in. That was probably my fault because I did have tweezers. But also the spring just disappeared. So it was impossible to fix them anyway because it just popped out of existence. I looked everywhere on my desk, I looked on the floor, it was just gone. It just stopped existing. It like despawned like an item in Minecraft. So it was just a series of unfortunate events that just happened to play out and there's nothing that can be done about them. Okay, I guess I'm just not gonna get this vote, so I'm gonna do a mixed train and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Where should I set the train up at? Ooh, you can set it up at Shinzunda because I don't set things up at Shinzunda that often. Let's just fly over here using magic. Yeah, there we go. In Shinzunda Eki, isn't Shinzunda Eki without Ekicho Tsunamon? So let's just grab her tiny off. And just have her standing on the platform like she usually is. And you can't really get a good view of him with the camera because this pole and building are here. I think we could at least get a view of the train that I'm gonna put together for him. So I'm gonna have the coaches be at the back. I don't know if I'm gonna want to have a brake van in this train at all, so I'm just gonna leave it on the shelf. And the coaches can go at the back. The trucks that he's gonna pull are more than most likely going to be just vans and regular open trucks. I'm just gonna grab some of those because I'm not gonna run out of those anytime soon. Buy a spare C12 that's solely for spare parts. Well, that's the thing. I wouldn't buy an entire engine just for parts because that's a whole engine going to waste. And I'm definitely not going to buy a broken one either because most of the time those are the same price as working ones, if not more expensive. So it's just no good. Let's do red top trucks because I like those. Or we could use a Zunda truck. I'm not sure. We're going to take a red top truck and the Zundamon truck. I call this Zundamon truck because the face it has is literally this face. If you know, you know. So let's couple this one up. This one can go like around here. They could be like 3 vans. I think 3 vans would be good. Ooh, these ones, I actually like these ones. I'm gonna take this one and the freaking the little green guy, the small little dude. He's so itty bitty. This one's my friend Jamie's vans. This first one says Jamie Jam because that's the company he quote unquote owns. This one, he requested to have firework decals on it, so it does. So let's couple it to the train. In the front, probably. They're decently heavy trucks, so I'll put them up here. Oh my goodness, couple, please. Please couple. Wow, very, very successful coupling. Now I've got to put all the pins back in. Imagine you're like walking in the room in like the middle of the night and you don't know that there's an entire model train layout and then you just happen to accidentally step on the truck that's filled with these pins. You know, that could probably hurt. I just killed the station master. That's slightly unfortunate. Who's gonna run the station now? Alright, I've got to twist all of this rolling stock around now. This freaking chair is in my way. I can't get to, like, the rest of the layout. Like, let me over. Oh my god. Alright. Trucks. Do the truck thing. Not trucks, coaches. Coaches, do the coach thing. Where you, like, turn around using magic. Because that's obviously possible. He can't even stop at the platform to let passengers on because his train is so long. He's gonna have to overrun it. Let's just drag him forward since he's not gonna roll on his own. I dropped another pin. I think I might have loaded one too many pins into this truck. And let's read what chat has to say. Hopefully I didn't miss that much. Oh my goodness, I missed like stuff. Never heard of Chinese. Wow! Wow! Wait. Put random sounds on the back of this. Yeah. Like my mom had told me about that or something. Hello, Carlos the boy. Welcome to an epic stream where we're running trains as per usual. Because hopefully my new Taiko is gonna arrive like next month. That would be so epic. Is that truck doing which truck? Wait, literally which truck? No, like none of the only like 3 of these trucks have faces. Have I ever tried making? Wait, oh my god, my screen just scrolled down. I'll see the luggage van. Well, not really, and I don't really have any interest into. Yeah, I don't think he invests much on Thomas stuff. I don't usually make Thomas customs. I've got like a few engines. I don't even have an Annie and Clarabelle. Like they're all just stock standard LBSC coaches. I've got a lot of trucks, but they're not Thomas branded except for one. Or three, I think. 3 are like actual Thomas trucks, and the rest are just standard 7-plank trucks. I'm not going to invest heavily into Thomas, mainly because too many other people do it. It'd be the same thing all over again, and it gets boring as hell. Take that all back. English is a conspiracy theory. We're not speaking it right now. We're actually, like, it seems like we're speaking it, but we're actually using like a telekinesis to speak to each other. I think that's the word. So it sounds like I'm saying things, but like, if you shipped this video 15 dimensions over, there would be no audio at all, because that's how the world works. Just trust me. Anyway, it's time to run this guy. And I don't actually do any. I don't think I sat around at Richton for any shots before. So we're going to put the camera right here. Yep, this is where we're gonna chill. We're gonna chill at Richton. We're gonna have an epic time. If I played music through my speaker, it probably wouldn't come out too well on the stream. I wish I could play music on the stream, but it's just not that easy. You just can't do that. And I'm not paying $1 for Streamlab. Who, me? No, I would never pay money for anything online. Unless it's like, I don't know, I don't even have a job. I have no right to do so. When I do eventually get a job, then I have an excuse, but then I'd probably end up poor. There's people who blow infinite Robux on whatever the heck they do. Here comes the guy. Maybe we want a wider angle. Is that good? I think that's alright. It'll be a bit till he comes back around. Is my stream on my computer like off? What? Oh my god, he derailed on nothing. He literally derailed on nothing. What? I can't believe this guy sometimes. Like, the tracks on this layout in one spot have a bad tendency to like join too close to each other, and it gets really annoying. Yeah, I'm just like boring off of the tracks. Sometimes I feel like leaving here, but then I remember I have friends like just one guy and all that. That's epic. Oh my god, he's freaking, I forgot to get, forgot to move, McDiesel shunter. That's an issue. Where do I keep her stalled? The left track is not being used at the moment, so I can just put her up that track. I think that's a good idea. Whoopsies. Did not mean to cause confusion and delay. Snap the engine right here. And hopefully not drag the trucks along the ground. That'd be like really bad. We don't do that with our trucks. It's very disrespectful towards the trucks. We don't disrespect trucks on this layout. Yeah, she can like sit right here, like right, yeah. Okay, there we go. And Kyosuke should be able to run just as well as he was before. Which he wasn't actually running that well. He freaking derailed, but that's not important. We don't worry about such things. Finally, some kindness to the trucks. Well, the thing is, our trucks aren't, to say the least, well, troublesome. Actually, I can't get a few troublesome trucks I do have. I have those 3 trucks I brought up earlier. Let me get them.
got this guy. Like, he's obviously a Thomas and Friends truck. Like, look at him. He's so evil. I don't run him often, but I do like the guy. He's cool. He's like my real troublesome truck. And then we've got these season 1 guys. Which, yeah, they exist. I don't care about them. I just have them. I don't know the last time I ran them on the layout. I'm gonna have to run them again. I'm gonna do that eventually. Let me put them back on the shelf where they're supposed to be. Always keep your rolling stock in the right spots. If you've got a shelf for them, keep your shelf organized. If you haven't one, then good luck. But surely if you collect trains, you'd have a shelf to put them on. Back in 2024, my neighbor had... Why did he switch to that track? What the heck? Oh my god, no. No, we don't do that. He switched to the wrong track. And now you gotta move him, like, to be facing the right way. Which, let me do it with my foot. Yo. Go back, just a little. Just a little bit, please. And don't derail. Oh my gosh, thank you. You're the most epic tank engine ever built. Let's just have the track switched permanently, please. Okay, cool. He should be good to go now. No confusion or delay. Not on this railway. Oh my god, he just... Yeah. Oh my god, bro. Can't have crap on this railway. I can't have crap on this railway. Please, I'm just trying to run my train. I looked away for like a few seconds. What the heck? Bro. So how did it happen? Actually, there is a reason for why it happens. So let me... Stupid gantries. So the thing with these gantries is that when you put them on a double track, you push them down and they just should slot in place. But for some reason, some of them have these like bump things on them. And sometimes they could be a little bit too high and that just prevents them from going down all the way. So if you're running trucks that have like wheels that go down, like if their chassis go down a little bit too far, they can catch on the side of the bottom of the gantries and then it'll crush the entire gantry and then you just have no gantry. It kind of sucks when most of your trucks are pretty low down to the ground. You know, that's kind of an issue. But yeah, it's happened a lot of times. Gantries are like the ultimate controllers of what stock you can run and how wide your engines are. If your engine's just a little bit too wide, that when going around a curve and it hits a gantry, that gantry will fall over. And that's just the end of your gantry. You're not getting it back. It's dead. Now I gotta make these poor figures stand up again. Just great. Poor guys didn't even ask to work here. I'm just making them do it. Alright, that's that one back in. The one right before the tunnel. Oh yeah, and if you want to know how far the destruction can go, yeah, this entire pole got knocked over by a single gantry. Good thing it's cardboard. Let me zoom out, jeez. Alright, let's put that back in place. Please? Please, pole? Please? Okay, cool. And, these houses also got, like, a little wrecked, which, kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, not gonna lie. And, we put this one back here. Well, you would think a blower layout would go together perfectly. Of course, there are always going to be flaws with no matter what types of trains you're working with. That's just how it is. I think. I don't know. But like, let me like push down the track as an example. Like, see, it'll like stick up a little bit. And then a train will collide with it, and then, yeah, that does that. So, sometimes you just have to keep on pushing these gantries down. Like, look at this. You can't even do anything about this one. Like, you have to like lift up the track and then push the gantry down. I don't even know why. Maybe I just got a faulty set of gantries. But not much that can be done about that. I feel like Korokoro station is filled up a little bit. There's only one track open for trains to go through. The tracks are uneven when you press them down and it still doesn't go flat. Wait, what do you mean? Well, yeah. But even on hard floor, it did. When I had it built on a table, it did the same thing. It's just a faulty set of gantries. There's not much that can be done about them. So, let's see. We can move you. It's just, shoot, Kyosuke can run again. And I'm just gonna move some trains that I don't want to have on the layout anymore. Oh my God, help! Ah! Oh no, my single track. I'm so sad. Maybe I should get a camera angle where you can see him coming from this hill too, because you can actually see engines going down that hill. Actually, in my upload for my upload of Wrong Road last night, and that one big shot of Edward going through Richton Station, you can actually see that hill in the background. I don't plan on putting a wall there to block the hill from being seen or anything. It just adds to the scenery a little. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the car I don't know. That's just how she looks on default. I couldn't imagine what she could possibly be saying to the car. She's gone now. I will put her back on the shelf because there's no more room on the layout. And what trains do I have to move next? Well, I guess that'd be Shima's train and Shippo's train. I have a lot of engines whose names start with an S. Let's just have the camera facing the tunnel again. Just for out of convenience. Hopefully it doesn't derail the gantries again. That would really suck. Don't do that. I think she wouldn't say anything threatening to the car, right? Or by now. No. She's not threatening by any means. She wouldn't think to say anything like that, so no chance. Ooh, wait, I know what train I want to run next. I know exactly what train I want to run next. Something about mail and crossing a border or whatever. almost derailed. He's gonna derail. Oh yeah, he's cooked. He's super cooked. Oh my goodness gracious. How do you even derail there? How does that even happen? What the frick? What the heck? Okay. No, stop that. No, bad. Very bad tank engine. I know you engines don't like going over the single track to double switches, but geez. Please cooperate on behalf of the railway that you work on. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. If you're wondering what's happening over here, at one of the U-turns on the U-turn at the end of the what part of the railway? Freaking Minami Korokoro Minato, the South Korokoro dock side. Our C12 friend derailed because going over the switch, his trucks and coaches just decided to die for some reason. Just gave up. I'm having a very fun time reloading the trucks because I'm no wimp and I use actual stuff. I put actual stuff in my trucks. I personally would never just put like fake plastic loads in my trucks. That's not a thing I do. I always put real things in my trucks. Let's put Shima into the yard because I can't just have all of my engines on the in the shelf. Let me move the camera again. You can't tell what's going on at all. Whee! So here's Shima. Let's put his crew with him. Somehow I haven't come up with names for his driver or fireman yet. And he's not the same driver and fireman for a really damn long time. Let me like actually read chat. Kyosuke doesn't bounce a lot. It's not even that he's bouncy. Like him derailing on the points was just because engines sometimes have trouble. Like it's a hill, it's straight downhill, and then a set of points. So sometimes engines are just going to derail. It's a very sometimes thing though. It doesn't happen often. But he just has issues. I mean, the motors on the C12s and the C11s and all engines that use the motor, it was only bad if you use a sucky battery. Like, I've heard so many people say, damn, this motor freaking sucks. And they, like, put it next to a Thomas. And Thomas, like, rockets down the line. But here are two things that you have to take into consideration. First of all, Thomas is abnormally fast. For how he's motored, Thomas is nuts fast when you put a new battery into him. Like, every engine I have that has a Thomas drive unit, rocket down the line at first, and then they get down to average speed after running for a bit. The C12s and C11s run at, if anything, the most average speed for a plow rail engine. Because, like, it's just normal speed at best. Like, if you put, like, a battery that's well charged into them, they're gonna run either a little faster than normal or just at normal pace. They're gonna run pretty fast at first if you have a fully charged battery, actually. But then they're gonna run at normal pace, and they're going to get slower over time because that's kind of how batteries work. But if you use a rechargeable battery, then you can just recharge it, and then they're back to full speed immediately. So I think it just really depends on how you power the engines. I mean, for me, rechargeable batteries makes them run better because they're rechargeable. You can recharge them. I charge them every month, and they run just as good every time I put them back in, which is why my engines always run at such a consistent pace. I do have a rechargeable Duracell battery. It is my worst rechargeable battery I own. It's inside of Sarah right now, and she runs like garbage. Like, or maybe she doesn't, I don't know. But her speed is like less than ideal. Well, I don't like it. I don't know if I have any other rechargeable batteries, or I might have a rechargeable battery in one of my Shinkansen or electric or diesel engines, and I could just take that out of them. Okay, I still haven't put this driver and fireman down. There we go. And let's switch over to not Shippo, Kyosuke at the, yeah, he's over here. He was going around here. Let's put the camera down, like, where should I put the camera? Facing this way is good. There are blonde people at my station. They are blonde because they are blonde. There's also one with freaking red hair, and we have Minecraft villagers at my station. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with blonde people. I was just pointing out the solid fact that there are blonde people at my station. There are Minecraft villagers at my station. There's a person with red hair at my station. And there's a person with the entire... Oh, frick. I'm not going to throw out my figures, actually. That's figure abuse. We don't do that. So let's put them all there, and you can just sit pretty here. You just exist. 8 emeralds for 16 potatoes, for real. Okay, let me like read back on chat actually what the heck is going on. Yeah, you should get rechargeable batteries. They seriously pay off. Pretty sure that Coldie's James is an official James. He just runs badly. From what I know. I don't know the backstory of Jeremy Jamer III. Oh yeah, Hitachi's just over here. Like filling up with water and coal. She's been there since the stream started. Because she had just finished pulling a train. You'll see it in the running session video. Really gotta crack up on rules on the running session videos, jeez. I never thought I'd live the day, but I didn't actually care that much back then. But now I've gotten to the point where, yeah, I actually kind of care about the quality of these videos. Not to say that some people are uploading crap quality clips to begin with. It's just a difference in, what's the word? I don't know. But I kind of want to keep a consistent pace when it comes to the running session videos because, like I said in the server, it's supposed to feel like you're by the line side watching the trains go. Lots of people who upload for them actually do that. Like, I'm actually going to point out Caden. Every single one of his shots are, like, they all keep up with that. His shots have always been the same, and they always work well. Because it's just, you're by the line, you have 2 tracks of trains. He's got HO or double O and plow rail running next to each other. And, like, it just works. Not to mention he runs his trains the most often. I think he uploads the most in the running shots, in the running shot videos. Just wanted to point that out. So if Kaden ever somehow comes across the stream for some reason, yeah, you uploaded pretty cool shots. Just keep on doing whatever you're doing. I don't freaking know. There were no rules, so I don't know. I should have expected it, but it was only a matter of time before such things happened. Shoot, what am I doing just standing around here? Cassiopeia is actually heading this. It was just for JNR trucks here. He was pulling those last night. That's also in the session. Yeah, I'm thinking next month I'm gonna set up some actual rules. Isn't it crazy how it's already the end of April? Like, isn't that nuts? I think January and February this year were so peak. Spring break was also peak for me. Like, actual best spring vacation I've ever had. Is it vacation? I don't think it's vacation. It's not really a vacation. No, that's not the word. Spring holiday is more appropriate. Yeah. Break or holiday. But yeah, it was really cool. I did so much epic stuff. I was like listening to auto music the entire time, like the true goat that I am. There's no reference. He's literally that one engine that pulled the Cassiopeia service. That unfortunately went out of service last year. It's not going to be running again anytime soon. Come on. Like that's literally what he is. Like, where's his name? It's over here on this side. Wait, is it on this side? Or maybe it was on the other side. Maybe I'm dumb. Oh wait, it's right here. Like that's literally what he's called. Let's just slap him right there with his train. I don't even know why he's sitting here. Well, actually, it frees up space over here, so we have track number 4 open. Like, track number 4 is, like, almost never open, because there's always these JNR trucks sitting there. But for once, I've actually moved them, so we can have a little bit of fun with Korokoreki. Hooray! Yippee! So, now I just have to move sheeple. Cool. Let me do that. Okay, little guy. I'm gonna have you, like, get deleted from existing, if that's okay with you. Wait! Wait! Ah! Oh my god! Ah! What? Oh, there goes that. Great keychain, I guess. Let me just put that back up. Oh, that's gonna be so hard to reach. Yeah, I'm gonna actually fall over on stream. Come on. Ah. I think that was up here. What, face the right way. I'm gonna crash out. I'm literally going to crash out. Oh my goodness gracious. Please. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's go back to the docks. Oh wait, no, I have to put these coaches back to where they belong. I have to put a lot of things back where they belong because I don't think I should have an engine just sitting in the middle of the main line waiting to get run over by somebody. That's not very professional. You don't do that on this railway. It's not common practice, after all. Yeah, common railway practice. All right. We've got the guy. His train just sitting here, probably waiting for another train to come down, but we don't have any other trains on the layout. So maybe I should go back to the station to set up another one. It's so empty. Nothing's happening. Well, it's up to you. There's no pressure for. Oh my god, my tissue box is empty! Ah! Oh well, I can just get another one. Well, what train do I run now? I've got a mixed train sitting at the docks. And, I don't know what to run now. There's no way I can run all of my Wamu vans because I have too many. They derail up the hill and they derail around the U-turns. 9 at maximum move van. Okay. So I'm just gonna throw a few of these guys onto the layout. Like, maybe 5 of them? I think 5 of them is good. And I'm actually going to use a truck that I don't use often at all. The Schnabel car I have from my, what was the name of the engine? Was it H210 or EF210? I don't remember. But, spread these out a little bit, just a little. And, I'm gonna yoink this thing off. But yeah, supersonic racing. Gotta keep your feet right on the ground. Okay. Oh, my arms can hardly reach all the way over here. Why am I setting it up like this? Why am I doing this to myself? Oh my god, my arms. Ah! It's okay, I'm fine. And I think I'm just gonna put open wagons around the back unless that derails the train somehow, but that's not gonna happen. It's just a snubble car that Japan uses. I forgot if it's JNR era or not. I'm pretty sure it is a JNR era piece of rolling stock. I think. Let me yoink these trucks from over here. Oh my god, help! We're being kidnapped by the one who steals trucks! Ah! Help us, please! We're being kidnapped. I don't want to be kidnapped. Be really bad because then I never see my family again. I have a family of 17. Oh, so, right, I gotta like actually couple them together because believe it or not, trains are made when you couple the rolling stock together. Crazy, I know. It's almost as if it's literally what a train is. Wow. I should zoom in a little bit more. Actually, no. You can't even see the back of the train. It's that long already. Yeah, you can just barely see the back of it. Zoom into there. Come on, camera. I want you to zoom in. Camera, please. I need this. Is that good? Is that all right? Is that good? Okay, what other trucks should I add to the train? I mean, I already have 2 open wagons. A tanker. All right. Actually, since you brought up the tankers, I've been meaning to run my teal tankers, my Taki tankers, for a while. So I don't see a better reason. I don't know a better time than now to do so. So let's just take 2 of those. One of them actually has these red signals on the back, so I don't think I'm gonna need a brake van. So these can be the last 2 trucks in the train, I think. Oh yeah, green. Well, actually, Kyosuke is already pulling the green van. Container. Okay, I think I can fit 1 container truck before the train actually becomes too long. In fact, it might actually be long enough already. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be able to make it around the U-turn. So yeah, this is our train. Let's pull it back. Lots of 2s. We have 2 vans, 2 open wagons, 2 more vans, 2 tankers. And now the real question is, who's going to pull the train? Let's zoom out, actually. Please zoom out, please. Oh my goodness. There we go. Who's gonna pull the train? I mean, he's stalled at the harbor. He can't go anywhere. Electric. All right. Well, I've got 2 electrics that we can choose from right now then. We've got Kawasaki and we've got... Oh, hold on. Let me get him. Yokogawa. Ah. So it's either one of them. Well, it's a tie between Kawasaki. It's a tie between Kawasaki and Yokogawa right now. No, I'm not giving them faces at all. No chance. You will never see the day because it's not happening. With all due respect, I have no means to give them faces at all. Some engines just aren't going to have them. Because that's how it is. Well, maybe I could run them both. Maybe, though. I'm not sure. Kawasaki is faster than Yokogawa, so he'd go in the front. Actually, Okay, well, let me refit Yokogawa's front coupler because it's actually out of place like a lot. I used like freaking scotch tape to put that thing in before, and it really needs to be like duct taped in there. So just give me a few seconds to do that, and then we will have our electric double header. How does this coupler go in again? Like this? Okay. Yeah, I just gotta duct tape it in, which is very, very fun and not annoying at all. I love duct tape. Where shall the coupler go? We're dead in the middle, like any good coupler. That duct tape should be in on the coupler perfectly now. Thinking about speedrunning Super Mario Bros. Right now. I just downloaded Super Mario Bros. What was the name of the game? I don't remember. It's like it's a PC release and it's like the best version of the game. Alrighty. Now that he's got the front coupler in and installed like for real, and it's not gonna come out, we can just hope that the two are going to take the train without messing the hell up, which chances are they're gonna mess the hell up. But hey, we cannot be sure yet. Let's put the camera right here. My favorite spot to train spot on the entire layout. Otherwise known as Nanto Curve, because that's what it is. Also, I'm starting to realize how dumb it is. I literally just call the entire area Nanto, which directly translates to freaking I can't English. Southeast, yeah. So this is just Southeast City. This is just the Southeast District overall. That's just how it's always been. It's not gonna change. It's too official of a name. So that's just how the name is going to be, and there's nothing that can be done about it. Okay, hopefully no major derailments happen. That would be really, really bad. Let's send the two on their way. Hopefully nobody dies. I take it back. I forgot to set the points. I might have forgotten to change the points. I'm a very responsible railway controller. Also, it didn't matter because as they went over the level crossing, the Yokogawa's front coupler is a little bit too high up, so his body shell actually almost came off as they went over the level crossing. So it's one engine or the other. So you're gonna have to decide on one, while I try to re-rail like everything, literally everything. This is why you don't make paper buffers and you buy actual buffers. Oh my goodness gracious! Please? No, please, just stop. Please, just... This fence is way too close to the railway. I promise it's not that difficult to back up. Just back up, please. Please back up. Ideally, Yokogawa was meant to be coupled to the back of tender engines. And the tenders don't exactly have the power to move on their own, so they can't. There's no way that they can derail Yokogawa. If it's a single unit engine, then the chances are much higher. That's just the logic I went by. So that goes there, this goes here. And these two other pumps are probably out of place. Alright, let's see what chat says. Is northeast that kanji? Yeah, that's literally the kanji for it. It's literally just the northeast region. Well, I'm just gonna run Kawasaki pulling this train. Yokogawa has too many flukes. Especially since he can sometimes derail while going down the hill and then going through the tunnel. He is so wide and just slightly, just a little bit too tall. He's tall because he has to accommodate the way his chassis is for his body to sit on it. Well, Kawasaki is the better choice for taking these faster trains. Wait, let me actually set the point switch this time. I'm not gonna do the same thing all over again. And there we are. He went so fast he derailed one of my trucks. He's good at his job, he's just a little too good at his job. Which may or may not be an issue, but we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's move the camera back up here. We're going to stop Kyosuke with his mixed train. Because that's just what we're doing. That's just the thing that we're going to do. Because we need the line to be clear. So switch that point, switch. And then we'll run into the station. You'll be around in a bit. Actually set the switch. This train's a little bit long. Stop it right here. Yeah, that's good. Now we can run our fast electric train right through the station. There should be no issues with doing so. I'm gonna go like AFK for a bit. I wish I still had my AFK sign, but I just don't have it. So I will be back. I'm just gonna go just for a little bit. I'll be back though. Okay, I'm back actually. I'm back from the shadow realm. The guy's still staring at us. But anyway, let's like run him down the main line because that's kind of the entire reason he exists, the entire reason he was built. And we're going to do it right now because I said so. Let's get a bit of a zoom here. Thinking about changing the number to what to which number. Actually, I've been thinking about making C61 number 15 because I had this odd dream that I went to like there's some Toys R Us reopening in the United States somewhere. And like they had this entire Power section. I was like, what the hell in my dream? And they had like this epic release of C61 number 15. And it was like alone in its own case. And there were like a whole bunch of them. I was like, is this real? And it was like at the end, it was like a lucid dream. So I was like, wait, while I have consciousness in my dream, I'm gonna like look at what number it is. And it said number 15, boldly and in gold. So that's gonna be the next tender engine I make. I want it to be C61 number 15. That'd be so epic. I say C61 number 21 because it comes after C61 number 20. You know what? I'm really gonna have a little bit of fun on this stream. There's nothing more fun than what was the word for it? Radio controlled. Nothing more fun than a radio controlled train. So that's exactly what I'm. Oh, he derailed. He did like the drifting thing. He did a thing where you like. He was like. I think you can tell exactly what happened here. Actually. Really good going, buddy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh yeah, we've got the guy over here, Robert. Yeah, Robert. Robert is like, what? Why do I even have Robert, bro? Okay, let's have him go around here. He actually just barely touches the tip of his train. Like, never mind. I take back the barely part. He Oh yeah, I've just got marbles here. They go in. They're actually supposed to go in one of my trucks. I actually want to modify one of my trucks. I want to give them like little round eyes. That's all I want to give them. I'm gonna do that like earlier. I'm gonna do that later today, but not now. I've just got a ton of marbles just like sitting here. You can hardly reflect off of a marble because everything that you reflect off of it is the same color. It's like a contrast. I can just barely see my own head. Okay, well, I'm not running a train that long again. That was a terrible idea. Now we gotta reload these trucks, which is gonna be fun. It's gonna be really freaking fun, and I'm really going to enjoy doing that. So while I'm doing that, you can just look at the dock side again. Cassiopeia just sits there, very bored, doing like nothing. I don't know why I have just jingle bells and marbles sitting around on this side of the layout, actually. I had nowhere else to put them, so I just slapped them there, and they've always sat there. I'm gonna have to make this train shorter. So I'm gonna get rid of one of the tankers, just one of them. I think that's a smart idea. Just one isn't that bad. It isn't bad by any means, it's only one. Alrighty. Now we can get back to mainline running. Yippee. So camera, you can go right back up here where you were. Or we can just continue doing what I was doing. Yeah, I was gonna get radio control thing that I have. He somehow derailed in a level crossing. I don't know how that happened. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, the F1 still sits at the dock side. It's not going anywhere. And let's see. I might have crashed. I might have crashed. I may or may not have crashed. Whoops. I don't know, it just magics itself to the station. Don't look at me like I've got an answer, because I absolutely do not. Is it like impossible to run both of them on the layout at the same time? Because this is a really long train. You're not gonna make it around the U-turn. Dude, how does he always manage to derail his truck so badly? What the heck? I'm getting chased! Oh my god, help! Ah! Oh my god, help! Oh my god! Surely not. Surely not. Oh. I crashed again. Ah. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to run these two on the layout at the same time. It's just whoops. Whoopsies. Yeah, just gonna like not do that again. Ooh, that's really bad. Let's never do that again. Ever. Yeah, we're just not gonna do that again. That's a terrible idea. Why would I even think to do such a thing? Alright, bye, Carly. And I'm just gonna keep on setting up my stupid trains that I should have one of these guys waiting at like that platform over there. Track 3. That would be the smartest option in terms of trying not to get all of your trains freaking killed. So I'm going to boom, bam, and just have to go boom. Okay, if that wasn't smooth, then I don't know what is. You cannot tell me that was not smooth as hell. Like, you just perfectly slid into the station. Like you have to see like the entire track, like how we just smoothly went along that track. Like the full vision. Like, okay, I think this is good. Don't derail. Please don't derail. Okay. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. It's remarkable. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to turn that thing off or else I'm gonna be wasting battery. Yeah, we don't like wasting electricity around these parts. I'm gonna turn the thing off. And then we can get right back to mainline running with our electric friend. I can't wait until I go to round 1 again. The Taiko no Tatsujin machine was like kind of busted the last time I played it because I don't know what happened, but both the Don drum and the Katsu drum were both like just shattered. And I don't mean like the cover of the drum were broken, no, they were completely fine. It's just the sensors inside of the drum were just busted beyond belief. It was like impossible to play the game. So hopefully if I go again soon, their thing is fixed. It's almost been a month since I've gone again. I've gone one day for the past 3 months. And I'm hoping that I can go again this weekend. Not this weekend, next weekend maybe. But then we might have something to do. But I'm not too sure. So, what's another good spot? Maybe I should go back to the... No, actually I want to go back to the area where the cows and the horses are. Yeah, I like this area a lot. You know what? I think we're gonna end off the stream right about here. I want to play Minecraft. I'm gonna be so honest right now. I just want to play Minecraft. So yeah, this is where the stream ends. Let me get to a good spot to end the stream. Let's go like where Hitachi is. Yeah, this is where the stream is gonna end. So thank you for watching and hope to see you again in another stream. Goodbye. Oh my god! Ah! Okay, yeah, that's not how this stream is gonna end. Yeah, just much better.